What's this junk?
An ender pearl. Teleports you to wherever you throw it.
Yeah, right.
And that was the only one I had. No biggie.
Hey everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to our channel, Paws On Animation.
And today we're covering the latest video game movie, at least at this time the latest, a Minecraft movie.
This movie has become a near billion-dollar success, and it's caused a stir with fans and non-fans since the first trailer was shown. So, just how insane can this movie get? We'll let you know. But
before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, notifications of future podcasts and all the Paws videos.
And thank you so much for subscribing to us, sharing our videos, commenting, everything you do. We appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Can you guys believe we're covering this the same year it came out?
Yeah, and not the next year for once.
We're getting better at that. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not anything I thought I was actually going to watch.
Well, play on the system.
Because I only know of Minecraft when it was a computer game that came with all computers.
Mm-hmm.
And what you have now for Minecraft is like 10 billion% improved and upgraded and so forth.
Right.
And beyond that, we really don't know much about the Minecraft franchise, but
Right.
we do know that it's insanely popular.
Right, very. And quite a few of our friends and followers are big fans of the game and are active players, and have also seen this movie too.
So for those of you who may not be familiar with Minecraft movie as we weren't, a Minecraft movie is a fantasy, adventure, comedy film, but mostly comedy, guys.
Majority comedy, yeah.
Based on the 2011 video game Minecraft from Mojang Studios. So it's based specifically on this particular version of the game.
Yes.
It was directed by Jared Hess and written by Chris Bowman, Hubble Palmer, Neil Wheatener, Gavin James, and Chris Gaeta. Based on a story by Allison Schroeder, Bowman, and Palmer. That's a whole lot of people.
Lots of people involved, apparently.
This movie runs 101 minutes. It had $150 million budget, less than Disney. That should tell you something.
Right.
With a box office that generated close to $1 billion at $955 million.
Yes, which was really not a surprise to a lot of people. As soon as they saw the trailer, and a lot of little kids were loving what was on screen, it was like, okay, well, this is gonna make $1 billion, and it very near hit the $1 billion mark as predicted.
But here's the thing, so many studios say that about every freaking movie they put out. We didn't think anything of it. You know, Disney said it 1 billion times, ha ha, and it doesn't happen. So when this really got near $1 billion, we were surprised. Another surprise for me is the music is by Mike Smothersbaugh. If that name's familiar to you and you watch the Rugrats, that's why.
Right, and we'll admit that's probably the most fun part of the movie, that the soundtrack's actually good.
Very true. There were 5 production companies: Warner Brothers Pictures, Legendary Pictures, Mohang Pictures, Vertical Entertainment, and On the Roam.
Okay, lots of companies involved too.
And here's what's really interesting when you think about it. You have Walt Disney Studios, a $1 trillion company, and they take and waste $200 to $300 million making a movie. These guys took 150.
Right.
And they had 5 studios in on it.
Yep.
And it still only cost $150 million.
Yeah, so what's your problem?
So Disney needs to take notes. And we're saying this not to be nasty. But if you're a $1 trillion company, you're spending $200 to $300 million a movie, and you're tanking every time, whether it's live action or animated. And these guys took $150 million on a video game franchise from 2011 with a quickly written script and generated almost $1 billion. You need to take notes and maybe follow.
Yep, pretty much.
So this movie, we decided we'd watch it because we said maybe it would be so bad it's funny.
And that's what we kept hearing from friends. Some genuinely loved this movie, regardless of how it was, and just fell in love with Jack Black and really loved the movie. And then others said it's so bad you can't help but enjoy loving how bad it is and hilarious it is. And some of the attempts at humor was just so crazy you laugh at it.
True. And we're going to say up front, normally we save the cast to the end, but this time we're going to do it earlier because The cast is generally the reason I think a lot of people went to see this movie.
Yes.
Jason Momoa was the headliner.
Yes.
Jack Black was the co-headliner. So
Yeah.
Jason Momoa was Garrett,
And
the
they
garbage
really-
man, Garrison. Jack Black was Steve, no last name. Sebastian Hansen is Henry, and Emma Myers is Natalie, and they were brother and sister. Daniel Brooks is Don, a real estate agent who also runs a mobile petting zoo. Jennifer Coolidge was Marlene, the vice principal of Chugless High School.
Yes, that's the
Rachel
name of it.
House is the voice of Malgosha. Jermaine Clement is Daryl,
No
and
kidding.
the voice of Bruce. Jared Hess is the voice of General Chungus. Matt Berry is the voice of Nitwit. Brett McKenzie serves as the physical actor for Nitwit, but he didn't voice the character.
Okay, it's one of those.
Hiram Garcia is Mr. Gunchi. Tommy Broadmoor is Trevor. And Frankie Cray Leslie is Trevor's friend. You had some YouTubers make appearances: Dan TDM, Afmal Mumbo Jumbo, and Eldia Shadow Lady, and they made cameos as auction attendees.
Right.
You also had Jens Bergensten, who serves as one of the lead designers for the Minecraft, make a cameo appearance as a waiter who tends to Marlene and Nip.
Very quickly, blink and you miss it.
A pig wearing a crown appears as a tribute to YouTuber Technoblade, who passed away in 2022. Kate McKinnon makes an uncredited vocal cameo in a post-credit scene as Alex, a woman living in Steve's house, with
Yes.
Alex May portraying Alex physically. So it's really weird. You had characters that there were other actors who physically portrayed them, but other actors who voiced them. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure why that happened. If you guys know, let us know in the comments.
Okay.
So now we've gotten to the cast early on. Let's get to the movie and what we thought of the movie. First, the plot. Okay, Rascal.
There is no plot. And I think they like that. And we know there's going to be a lot of you watching, our subscribers and fans, that loved this movie. We know some of you loved it from the trailer. It was under controversy for how the effects looked more uncanny aside from what the actual game had. And you expect them to add some other things that look kind of weird, like how some of their animals look. But we know, we could tell some of you loved it, didn't even care how it looked. You were just in love with this movie from the very first trailer, and we're just hyping up and we're loving it and posting about it. So we understand there's gonna be a lot of you out there that are Minecraft fans and players, love the movie whether ironically or unironically, and clearly love Jack Black's role. So clearly he stood out in it.
So they got their dream like Sonic fans did.
Yes.
And Mario Brothers fans.
Yes. So this particular story is supposed to be of Steve, who I guess gets trapped in the Minecraft world. He sends his dog or wolf out, Dennis, to the real world because there's a portal between Minecraft world and real world. And no, this doesn't really go any bigger beyond. There's a portal there.
And Dennis is a Minecraft dog.
Yes, is supposed to get hide the little cube quintessence thing, hid under the bed, and then he's been trapped in the Minecraft. Yeah, he's been in the Minecraft world for like who knows how many years. And then you've seen these other characters that end up coming together, and Jason Momoa's character, Garbage Man, ends up getting the cube, and he thinks it's worthless, so he just kind of had it up there. And yet he's supposed to be the meathead guy you're supposed to be loving from the first minute. And then you have the brother and sister, who are probably the best characters in there.
Yes, we love the relationship and the performance of those two, and we didn't expect it to be as endearing as it was.
Right.
That was a great part of the movie.
Right. And the real estate agent, who really, despite what the trailer had, she wasn't really as crazy as you thought she was gonna be. She was actually one of the more level-headed characters, which I was actually fine with. And it feels like her role's meant to be bigger, but it was clear they did so many rewrites. Her role got cut down to just having some lines, and that's it.
Right.
And through these weird series of events, they end up in the Minecraft world. Now they gotta save it. It's basically, its core message is creativity is important, more important than gold or money. And it's trying to do the same thing as Lego Movie, where creativity was the backbone of the story. But I did not feel that in this movie. It felt like, for a movie about creativity, it sure made a lot of money. And made money important.
And it's funny you said that, because I read that despite mixed reviews from critics, we know it's a box office success. and it became the third highest grossing film so far of 2025.
Yeah.
And the second highest grossing video game film of all time.
Yes. And so much so that lots of kids and our teens were so excited to see this movie that you may have seen online and it made the news, where many theaters that were showing the Minecraft movie ended up getting destroyed or trashed like crazy because kids were fighting each other, jumping at each other, throwing food everywhere. And for them, it was supposed to be during a chicken jockey scene, which has now become one of the biggest meme of the year. And now we see why they were doing it. Jason Momoa gets his behind kicked by a baby zombie thing on a chicken, and it slams his head into the pole multiple times. And so kids were imitating it and hitting each other and fighting each other, and it's supposed to be fun. And we can't speak for the kids, but you feel bad for some of those people that had to clean that up and break up fights, because I guess, if you're doing it at home, it doesn't matter. But they're doing it in a theater, you're just like, wow, they really wanted to hit each other in this.
And you have to remember their kids.
Yeah,
you really have to remember their kids. So another thing about it is, I remember when the first trailer came out, people who are familiar with the Minecraft franchise didn't like how it looked. And I'm guessing that they improved it, because if they didn't,
Maybe.
Some of that was really pretty good to me. Especially the villains that were in it and how they moved around.
Yeah, maybe they fixed it up.
And they made it look like the people were actually in the world. It wasn't like, it looked like they were copy and pasted on the screen.
Right.
They got it to where it looked like they were actually in an alternate universe.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that. It looked good for me in terms of that. There were some parts of this movie that were not, to us, kid friendly. We'll get to that in a minute. But this was really a comedy. It says adventure, but it really was a comedy. Jason Momoa has now solidified himself as having a comedic performance ability.
Yeah.
And Jack Black, to me,
oh, and they love Jack Black.
Don't
so
be offended,
much.
guys. We have loved Jack Black in many other movies. To me, he kind of was just going through the motions here. It's like, I'm Jack Black, I'm funny, and this is what I do. And
it worked.
Yes, it worked. But we've seen him in other performances that are more endearing, heartwarming, and get you in the feels. And for me, this wasn't one of them. We're not telling you he was bad. We're just telling you we've seen him do roles like this that are being much more inspired to us than this one.
Yeah.
As we said, the brother and sister, the actors who did that, they were great. Don, as Rascal mentioned, just seemed to be cast in it for a reason.
Yeah.
And the voice actors who did a lot of the Minecraft characters, they were really good.
That's true.
They were really, really good. Now, our favorite part of the movie is a clip we put up last month, the pig pork chop clip. And you should be seeing that come up now.
And said, well done. And okay, that was actually funny.
We laughed hard at that. That was really funny. And there were some other funny moments. But we think to really appreciate this movie, you've got to be a Minecraft fan.
I think so.
And
it's not for newcomers. It's for the ones who've been in it for a long time. And who knows? This may be how the humor is in Minecraft. Maybe this is how people joke with each other and it's all crazy and silly because it's supposed to be creative and whatever you want. Maybe this type of comedy is successful because that's how it is playing it. We don't know. We've never played
it. But I do think a big part of it was that fans of the franchise got their dream realized with a movie.
Yeah.
And they were really excited and really happy. And best of all, they supported it. And that's what you do for franchises you love and things you love. You support it. And we have to say that they came all out and they supported what they love, which is admirable and fantastic.
And now, I was just saying now, with this success of this movie, we know they're most likely going to do sequels and or spin-offs. And a lot of people have thought, I think there's going to be a lot more video game movies now done in this style, where there's a lot of things going on the screen, lots of high comedy. And they're gonna probably start applying that to other video game movies to get that same near $1 billion success.
You would hope not. You would hope they would stick with what worked. It would be a shame for Mario Brothers or the Sonic franchises to change what brought them success. Now, that being said, talks for a potential sequel were in the makings a few days after the film's release, and then on April 11th of this year, it was reported that a sequel is already in early development. And at the end of a behind-the-scenes interview, the visual effects supervisor Sheldon Stopsack and the animation supervisor Kevin Esty both referred to the film's sequel as another Minecraft movie.
Figured that was gonna be the title too.
So the one thing that we did have a problem with, guys, was what we thought was some of the inappropriate sexual innuendo and behavior in this movie. Now, if you've got a lot of younger kids watching it, it just was bad.
So I guess it was the adults.
If you're older teens and adults, well, you know what it all meant. And it was always between Jason Momoa and Jack Black's character, so Steve and Garbage Man Garrett. And one particular scene where they were falling through the sky was just totally, it was bad.
Well, it ended up working because now there's an entire ship dedicated to them. There's a fan base for shipping the two.
Well, it's not a matter of whether it worked or not. It's a matter of, depending on the age of the viewer, it was highly inappropriate. But since this was a success, there will be more inappropriateness in the next movie for sure.
Because there's a
But
fan
let us
base.
know your thoughts on that in the comments. And if you've seen a Minecraft movie, and most likely you have, let us know in the comments what you thought of it. Are you a Minecraft fan, and did this reach and fulfill your expectations for the movie? Are you like us, not familiar with it, and you watched it just to see what it's about?
Right.
Tell us. And if you haven't seen it, it's already available on DVD.
Yeah.
And digital and streaming. So I don't know where, but go ahead, give it a watch, come back, and tell us what you think.
And if you haven't already, subscribe for updates, book reviews for anime series, anime shows, and all things animation.
Yes, and thanks so much for joining us today. Subscribing, sharing our videos, commenting, everything you do, guys. We always appreciate you. And as always, you are special.
Thank you so much for watching Mask Entertainment
and Mom Entertainment.
Have a fantastic day.
Peace.